What to do? We're gonna dive right into it. They talking about a Bitcoin reserve. Let me move my camera. But they talking about a Bitcoin reserve, and I want to pull this video for y'all to show y'all what they doing and what they talking about. The fake is the new real, and the real is the new fake. Check it out.
So when I look at a strategy and its ability to grow and help me right the wrongs that my generation did by driving us into this terrible debt, it's the only vehicle I see that can have that consequential an effect. The strategic Bitcoin reserve can help people in my generation right the wrongs that we did to your generation and generations to follow. And I feel deeply committed to making that happen.
All right, y'all heard that? Do y'all want to hear some more? Let's go.
We're here in beautiful Washington, D.C., the day after a historical inauguration, the inauguration of Donald J. Trump for president. I'm joined here with the Bitcoin senator, Senator Cynthia Lummis of Wyoming, and of course, Dennis Porter of the Satoshi Action Fund. Senator Lummis, you had I would say, a historic keynote at the Nashville 2024 conference. You taught the Bitcoin Act. I just want to read a little bit of the notes. It will introduce a strategic Bitcoin reserve in the United States with the plan to acquire up to 5% of the Bitcoin supply, or 1 million Bitcoin, and a holding period of a minimum of 20 years. How would the Bitcoin Act benefit Americans?
Well, Nico, thanks for the question. I did raise it at Bitcoin 2024 in Nashville, and I spoke right after President Trump. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be the most anticlimactic remarks anybody's ever given coming after Trump. But the wonderful thing was that President Trump advocated in his remarks, which preceded mine, for a strategic Bitcoin stockpile. And so it gave complete entree for me to roll out the Bitcoin Act. What it will do, as you just said, is create a strategic Bitcoin reserve of 5% of all Bitcoin over a 5-year period, and then hold it for 20 years, as you just pointed out, not by raising taxes and investing in Bitcoin, but by using existing assets within the Federal Reserve System and Treasury. And then we'll have a hard asset that will grow in value. So 20 years after the full implementation of the 200,000 Bitcoin per year until we have 1 million Bitcoin, will cut our current debt in half. And that's using models that project the growth of Bitcoin. So we can use it during the years that it's growing to underpin and shore up the U.S. dollar as the world's reserve currency. And having the U.S. dollar as the world's reserve currency is extremely important to support through this century. So it gives us favorable trade advantages. It ensures that the U.S. dollar is the most accepted currency worldwide. And then with Bitcoin underpinning it and being also a global means of exchange and store of value, gives us that double support for the U.S. dollar.
Absolutely. So, Senator, you have been in the vanguard of the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Initiative on the federal level. Dennis,